Hi all, hope you had a wonderful break and a very happy new year to you all. Today we're going to be working on a software called DaVinci Resolve. This software is an industry-based software. A lot of the filmmakers, lot of the post-productionists, a lot of the studios use DaVinci Resolve to do the last part of filmmaking, which is called color grading or color correcting. I will be explaining more in detail about the difference between the grading side and the color correction side as well. We'll be looking at the secondary correction and primary corrections as well. Now what my plan is to run this for 6 weeks, just before the tutor week. So hopefully within the 6 week I can guarantee that you all will be up to speed with how we can analyze an image, how we can adjust an image, how we can play with the secondary color grading, from the tracking, from the node base, layering. So hopefully we'll try to explain as much as possible, and I promise you I'll be to the point, and hopefully I'll be giving you some video files as well to work with. But I would advise you to use some of your footage which you've already have done, you know, your files, your VFX files as well, so just to analyze your own footage as well, which is quite good. And I'll be going in more details as well. So looking at DaVinci Resolve, here is one of the scenes. Obviously just ignore this part here. I was working on this, and I just wanted to quickly run this. It's very similar to Nuke, where you're doing tracking of this, and you can actually see that I've got different nodes there, and every node has a different significant color grade to it. So basically I've color corrected here, and then here I've done a key marks and all that. So if I just zoom into that, you can see that here I've done some keying, again color correction, again I've masked here. If I just do a Control D, from here we can just kind of look at the parts here. So just don't worry about too much. I'll have a full lab on how we do the secondary color correction. But to start with, I just want to quickly introduce why DaVinci Resolve. So basically it comes with a full-on package. So you got your media here, so I'll import all my media here, and then you have your editing side of it. So this is a full-on post-production package as well, like Premiere Pro, so which is quite amazing. I've tested it out. It's got things like multicam edit, which you probably did in the second year when you were working on Premiere as well. Very much similar to Premiere, but very industry standard as well. Although it's free, but amazingly you can do everything apart from rendering it out on above 4K, and I don't think so we need above 4K for our course. But if you do wish to buy the full version, the only difference between the full version and the free is to do the 3D stereoscopic imaging. Doesn't allow to save above or render above 4K, and thirdly, it doesn't have a noise reduction plugin. So I mean, if these three things, you might not need it, but the rest, everything's the same. Saving properties, nothing is unhighlighted apart from those three things. So moving on from there, I can show you. So once you've got your edit sorted, so I'm not going to go too much in this editing post-production side of it. I'm sure you guys have done quite a lot of editing in your first, second years. So basically just putting the footage together, lining them up together, and then you move into the actual output of the render settings as well, where you have your own custom settings, how you want to output your work. And then you've got different sources there. You've got Premiere, you've got Avid, you've got Pro Tools, if you want to output Pro Tools or audio only. So it's quite a really high end. I mean, looking at these packages, they're really industry softwares, and they're all linked up with DaVinci Resolve, which is quite quite a big deal for the post productionists who are into color grading. Back in the days, it would be that one person would do color grading, and he will send his work to the actual post productionist, and then it comes back again, and then again it goes into the sound design. So you can imagine a lot of packages were kind of a lot of data was going left, right, center. But here you got all in one. And the cool thing about it is when you download DaVinci Resolve 15, you'll have Fusion as well, which is a VFX package, which is not going to be new for you because it's a node base, and it's worth exploring that as well.